Hey everybody, it's your Sam again, and I wanted to do another Southern thing. So this is Southern Thing Part 2, where I'm going to go over a couple of sayings that Southerners like me have a tendency to say. They might not really make any sense to anybody that isn't from the South. So not only do we have a lovely accent that ranges from a boomhauer on to this to a Southern Belle. You know, we have these sayings and they're just all over the place. Some of these sayings go way back. So without further ado, here's a couple of sayings. This one came from Charlie, and it was on my Instagram post that I did last time. It was about 2-3 months ago, probably, if not even longer. Y'all wanna? So this can be said a couple different ways. Y'all wanna, y'all unna, or y'all unta. And it's y'all want to, or you want to, or do we want to, something like that. And this usually is in context with something that has been in the conversation. So maybe y'all are talking about, I don't know, going to the haunted house, or talking about people going to the haunted house, and somebody pops up with y'all wanna. That means that, hey, you want to go to the haunted house too. Yeah. Another one that came from Charlie is witchin'. So this again can have a couple of different meanings. So say that in the last example, you were talking about the haunted house, but you were also talking about maybe the haunted hayride or something. It's two different places. It takes 30 minutes to get to each one, kind of thing. You're kind of in the middle. Somebody asks y'all wanna, and somebody else will ask, well, which one, or whichin'. That way you can decide on which one you want to go to. Witchin' can also mean water witchin'. My dad can actually water witch. And what this is a person who can use either dowsing rods or a branch to find water underground. I know it sounds strange, but it is a thing that some people can do. My dad got it from his dad, and unfortunately none of us kids got it from dad. Not that I know of anyway, but dad can take a branch. It's usually a hardwood, and it has a fork, and the forks come out. He holds the forks in his hands, and they come into a solid piece at the end. When he holds the forks in his hands, he begins walking the land. And he holds the ends tight, and the other end will actually go down whenever he crosses the path of an underwater stream or pool. And it's really neat to watch. Some people kind of think it's fake, but it isn't, because he used to also drill the wells whenever he found the water, and lo and behold, there was water there. He can also measure, I think it's the amount of water that the stream provides that he crosses. It's some mathematical equation that he can do. He stands over the stream that he just found, and however many times the end goes down, he times it by a certain number, and that's the amount of water that flows per minute or hour or something like that. So it's basically measures how well the well will fill up whenever you use all your water and stuff like that. So witchin' is either, which one, or witchin' as in water witchin'. Another saying is my eyeballs are floating. This is kind of self-explanatory. Well, at least I think. When somebody says that their eyeballs are floating, it means they have to go to pee really, really bad. It's almost to the point of pain kind of thing. So they really need to find a bathroom or a tree or somewhere to hide so they can go pee. Another one is windy as a sack full of farts. Let me say that again. Windy as a sack full of farts. That means that the person's a windbag. So they like the sound of their own voice. Another one is don't know whether to scratch their watch or wind their butt. This one I've heard a few times. I do believe it was one of my dad's favorite sayings, and this is when a person is confused, or they have a tendency to be very confused all the time, and they, yeah, don't know whether to scratch their watch or wind their butt. Another saying that I've heard, and this is one of the nicer sayings, it helps inspire, it helps push you. So can't, never, could. There's a double negative in there. So can't, when you say I can't do something, somebody will pop back with can't, never, could. That means when you say you can't, that means that you're not trying. That means that you're just giving up. So can't, never, could do nothing, or can't, never, could do anything. It's something like that. So it's, don't say you can't, just do it. And another one, I've got two more. Well, I swanee. Well, I swear. That's basically what it is. It's just kind of a surprise, or, kind of a shock thing. Somebody does something near you that's just weird, or you don't really expect them to say it or something like that, and you pop up with, well, I swanee. And the last one that I have is you got gumption. That means that you have spirit. That means you have a drive. That means that you have a push to want to do something. Like, I've got gumption to write. Or it could also mean that you are a pusher in and of yourself. Like you push others to finish things. You push others to do what they want to do, to follow their dreams, kind of thing. So it's one of the other, if not both. Because usually if you have gumption to do something yourself, then you can and will be a cheerleader for yourself or somebody else as well. So yeah, that's all I got today for the Southern thing. No, I got one more. This I found in my reread of what I wrote when I was 12. It was Montana's Wolf is the work in progress that I'm reworking it now, and I'm hoping to finish it for Nano. Grinning like a sack full of possums. If y'all have ever seen a opossum or an opossum, you know that they have very small muzzles, but it looks like they're always smiling. So a sack full of possums is a sack full of smiles. If you're smiling that much, then you're probably up to something. So you're grinning like a sack full of possums or smiling like a sack full of possums. People are kind of wondering what you got up your sleeve or what you're up to. And sometimes they just, know that you're happy. But more than likely, they're trying to figure out what you're up to. You're being sneaky, and they want to know what you're doing. I hope you enjoy this. I know I kind of enjoy doing these videos, and it's not making fun of Southerners. It's just, if you're creating a Southern character or you have a Southern setting or something like that, maybe you need to add some of these phrases to make it a little bit realistic. And this is just to help you kind of brainstorm what us Southerners say sometimes, or just something like that. And just to share, because I think they're funny. I find them amusing. I've always found them amusing. Even when they're used to like throw things in my face like the can't, never, could. I used to hate that because it made me feel guilty for saying that I couldn't do something. And yeah, it pushed me to do it, and sometimes it was terrible, the outcome. But I did it because somebody said can't, never, could. So yeah, that's the stubborn part. Anyway, hope you enjoy. If you want more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I try to post videos every Thursday and Sunday. Sundays are more related to my work in progresses, my writing process and stuff like that. Thursdays are just usually kind of fun, informative videos, whatever. If you want to be notified, make sure to hit that bell for whenever I put videos up. And yeah, if you like this, make sure to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you have some sayings that you want me to do in my next video, or that you just want to share in the comments, feel free to do so. Give us a laugh or help us jiggle the childhood memory. Have a great day. Be kind. Keep writing and smile about something today. Bye.